Well, speaking of writing and jobs and stuff like that, how are you feeling about AI?
Oh, I don't know. I just don't understand it enough to really appreciate it. I don't think anybody's going to AI a novel like, for example, I could do it, or George V. Higgins could do it. These are the people I love. Elmore Leonard could do it. I just think it's the accent is on the artificial, and I think it's
Hmm.
always going to be artificial, no matter what. But I don't know. It's a little scary, isn't it?
It's exciting and scary at the same time to me. So yeah, I am.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it helps me a ton because
How
I'm
does it help you, Jayson? What do you use it for?
well, for instance, I took everything about you and put it into Chat GPT, which is an AI thing, and then I asked it to write a introduction, and then we tweaked it a little bit, of course. But
Wow.
then I asked it to ask to come up with questions, and then I added some and subtracted some and changed some, but it gave me a
Wow.
bunch. Um, I also used
That's
it
amazing.
right before the show. I said, "Give me 10 weird, strange, interesting questions to ask Jim," because it knew everything about you. So then it gave me
Wow.
10 of those questions, which I'm happy to give you one or two if you want, anytime you want. They're pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, boy, that is scary. That's
Scary.
amazing.
It's
Yeah.
kind of
I
It
scary.
think
is. Yeah.
it's I think it can be good for help with brainstorming and like
Mhm.
doing like I will use it sometimes to like formulate citations. So, yeah, because that's just kind of a pain thing. And if I have to format a citation, I'll say, here's this information. Can you put this in APA citation format? And it'll
Yeah.
for me and like things like that. But I I would never want to read a novel written by AI.
No, I
So,
agree.
like
Yeah.
I want humans to write my creative content. I feel like that's the point of it.
Would you be upset if you accidentally enjoyed a novel that was written by AI but didn't know until the end?
I I don't think I would because I
All
I
right.
can I can point it out all the time. Like I know every time you use AI, Jayson.
Well, it's every time, pretty much. I'm starting to AI my texts.
Yeah, but oh god, please write your text. Like,
Yeah,
uh, yeah.
you'll both be surprised to know that this isn't me here. I've just AI'd myself.
It's a deep
I'm
fake.
uh I'm at Costco right now.
I think aren't they doing that with like trying to do
Yes.
that with actors?
Yes, they're doing
Yeah,
it
they
with
are. I
more than
think that's
actors.
part of this part of the strike is on that.
Hmm.
But technology can be so intrusive. I just got an Apple Watch for Christmas, and it just starts talking to me. It just told me a minute ago how much an average crocodile weighs. And I didn't ask that. It just started telling me that. So I have to take it off and put it away from the screen now. So
Is
I
it
don't know.
Siri?
I'm just too old to exist with any of this stuff. It's just way beyond me.
Well, that could be a
It really
mood
is.
killer, can it? Just
It can really, yeah. It
suddenly,
can
the
really,
average crocodile weighs.
yeah. And they don't get offended if you say, "Did I ask? Did I want to know that?" You talk back to it, they don't care. So it's it's way beyond me, guys. I'm old, I'm tired.
Oh my god, that's
I
funny.
mean I'm not as old as you and I don't like any of that. Like I don't enable like the Siri or any of those things because I don't like them talking out of nowhere. I don't think they work well and I don't think that they're helpful. And I think they do
Yeah,
like what you're saying is they just they think
Rena,
that you're talking to them
if
and
you
they
like
say,
that.
cooperate with them, they'll help you more.
no,
You're
Jayson.
being resistant, so you have to talk with it so it understands you more.
I don't want to talk with it. I can Google it or read something faster myself.
You can speed it up.
Yeah, my daughter listens to a podcast and she speeds up the
Yeah,
speed. I can't follow that at all. I have
yeah,
no idea what's going on.
yeah.
I bet you do that, Jayson, though, do you?
I do it 1.5 speed.
And you can understand the conversation and stick with it, huh?
Depends on who it is, because some people, everyone's talking way too fast to begin with, and I'll keep it at normal. But if they're like blah blah blah, I'll speed it up.
Wow.
Yeah.
I do that with every sexual harassment training that I've had to take, like for different corporate companies, because they speak so slowly.
Oh,
And I'm like, I do not have 2 hours to watch this. And so I would
watch it in an hour.
the two,
Now,
yeah,
see,
the
I'm
2 speed or 1.5 speed.
I'm at a different age. I used to listen to these two very funny guys called Bob and Ray, and one of their interviews was with the Society of Slow Talkers of America. And the interviewer would get really frustrated and say, "We're meeting. Yeah, you're meeting here today. We know. Here today. You're meeting here today. Yeah, go on. To be physical." Well, anyway, that's the way it works. But I'm a slow talker. You
No, you're
wouldn't
not.
believe it from this.
Oh no, you're not. I don't notice it.
Oh, thank you.
Not at all. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Want one of the questions just for fun? We won't go into it too
Yeah,
much.
let me hear a computer generated question.
Okay. If you could co-author a book with any historical figure, who would it be and why?
The answer to your no, let me think. That would be hard. One of the people would have to be FDR.
Oh wow, yeah.
I didn't appreciate Roosevelt until I started reading books by a guy named Craig Nelson, who's been very good for my career. But among other things, in the early 30s, in his first term, FDR wasn't only battling the Depression, but he was already gearing up for World War II. He was already turning us into a industrial society that could quickly convert to the military.
Wow.
The guy was amazing, just phenomenal. I read a lot of Craig Nelson's books. One of the things I learned, you always learn these little quirks. Eleanor Roosevelt, when she went out, she packed heat. She had a gun in her purse.
Oh my God.
And I just don't picture that.
No, not at all.
But I guess it was such a, there was such hatred. And that, again, getting back to my book, that's the whole theme, or one of the themes of the book, is that people know that if you can get a large quantity of people hating something, you can become politically and potentially very strong, and you can also get rich at it. As you know, there's a lot of politicians doing it right now.
That's how fascism
Hitler wasn't
starts.
the first, he won't be the worst, but you get people hating, and you can make a nice profit from that.
Yeah, and turn everything into a fascist society.
Yeah, sadly enough, you can do it.